Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, before getting the garden here, to start off, and I guess you'd say our mission to make use of our mug ability this episode. And there's something I probably could have done a little while ago, but I'll do it now. It's not really as important as getting the tornadoes were, so yeah. So what do I want to do here? I need to card mod my Armadodos. And, well, basically we need 15 dino bones, so there's 11 of them. And then use the T-Rexer cards for the remainder. There we go. And then use the Time Magic Refine ability to convert the 15 dino bones into 300 quakes. Who do I have in my print? I think it's Quistis and Selfie, was it? There we go. Slows. Nah. Alright, with that taken care of, yeah, let's, oh, hang on a sec, somebody's missing junctions, Quistis is. Alright. Who has them? Does it say? Yep, Irvin does. Whoops, no, I didn't want to do that. Probably have to move the, magic from Irvin here. Yeah. To Quistis. There we go. Awesome. Alright, let's get in the garden. And let's get to work. Alright, first of all, we're going to be getting some items. If you recall, I guess, I think as far back as Disc 1. I mentioned a specific forest. I think I did anyways. It was a little while ago, but I believe I mentioned a little forest between Galbadia Garden and Timber, or the East Academy Station, which there's something special about it. Let's see, I think it was up here. Yeah, I think it was up there, so let's head on up there and take another look at that place. Okay, so let's... Okay, we're facing the wrong direction. Alright, let's go. And... should I go the other way? Yeah, I think I'll go the other way just to show you, something that's... I guess it's kind of important, but not really. But you'll probably be able to figure it out on your own. But remember when I said that the hemisphere is blocked off the north from the south because of this bridge? Yeah, so yeah, that bridge leads to Timber, eventually anyway. So in order to get around that, to be able to go to the northern hemisphere, you have to climb up here. So the trains are running again. And there's Timber, and the bridge is up there, so yeah. I think there's actually a drop point up there, but I probably won't. I don't think it's a spell that I'm interested in getting, so yeah. Either that or it's a spell I already have. Also, this lake right here will play a role. I am aware of there's a few side quests we can start now, but I figured, you know what, I'll just do them when I know I can finish them. So, and that lake is one of those, which we'd be able to start it, but I don't believe we'd be able to finish it yet, so yeah. Sorry about that, tree. Alright, remember this forest. Let's find a spot to get off the garden. There we go. And let's quickly run over there. No cutscene this time. Alright, remember this wall I mentioned up here that you'd only run into Grendel's? Yes, I want to take a moment to get my junctions set up as I need them, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, I'm all done, and here's what I've got. I kept it simple, so just to avoid any confusion. Alright, so for Selfie, she has Quetzalcoatl and Brothers with Tornado Junction to her HP, Regen to her Vitality, and Pain to her Magic. Notice I did not junction anything to her Strength. She will not be attacking. And for no elemental attack either, for the same reason, and Thundaga on her elemental defense. As if you recall, the Grendels do use thunder magic, so yeah. And for ability, commands and abilities, she has draw item and card with magic plus 20% and magic plus 40% there. For Squall, he has... This is the important one. Pardon me. He has a Ifrit, Siren, Carbuncle, Leviathan. Important because he's the one doing all the damage. So yeah, alright, so Regen Junction to his HP, Tornado to Strength, Kiraga to Vitality, Ultima on his Magic, and Reflect on his Spirit. If you do not have as many Ultimas as I do, I would recommend Quake. It's, as you can see, there's only a 1 point difference between the two, but it's higher than Quake, so yeah, I put in Ultima there to replace it. So yeah, so if you don't have this, don't have enough Ultimas to be able to junction it to the point where it's better than Quake, then use Quake. So yeah. Alright, so for elemental attack, he has Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Bio on his elemental defense, and Sleep on his status attack, and Pain on his status defense. Alright. And for commands and abilities, he's got Draw Item Magic with Strength plus 20%, Strength plus 40%, and Vitality plus 20% there. And for Quistis, she has Shiva, Diablos, Pandemona, and Tonberry with Tornado Junction to her HP, Regen to her Vitality, Pain to Magic, and Reflect to Spirit. Again, no Strength Junction. Nothing on her elemental attack either, for the same reason that Selphie does not have anything on her, junction to her attack in any shape or form, and Thundaga on her elemental defense there. Alright, for commands and abilities, she has Draw Item and LV Up, or Level Up. This ability, this and the Level Down ability comes with Tonberry. So yeah, comes learned, so you don't need to grind or anything like that. So just equip it. So Draw Item, Level Up, with Vitality plus 40%, Spirit plus 20%, and Spirit plus 40% there. As you can see, I have not equipped Mug yet, because we haven't gotten to that part yet. We will be, I do intend to, well, it isn't mandatory, but I would consider it optional, because the reward of it isn't all that important right now. But I figured, well, we've been working so hard on Mug, why not use it? So, yeah. Alright, and oh yeah, Guardian Force abilities. Quetzalcoatl is learning Elemental Defense times 2. Shiva is learning GF HP plus 20%. Ifrit is learning Mad Rush. Siren is learning Status Defense Junction times 2. Brothers is learning HP plus 40%. Diablos is learning Magic plus 40%. Carbuncle is learning HP plus 40%. Leviathan is learning Support Magic Refine. Pandemona is learning Speed Junction. And Tonberry is learning Initiative. So there we go. Alright, and we healed everybody up. And yeah, the beauty about healing up now that we've got the Curas, with Selphie's magic stat where it is, to heal up Quistis, all I needed to use was 1 Cura and then 1 Cure to top her up. So yeah, it heals quite a bit. So anyways, we're here. Let's find a Grendel. Now, what we're looking for here is the drops. We are looking to get our hands on up to 4 Dragon Fangs. And at the levels that we are, or I guess, the time you want to look for these is when the Grendel is anywhere from level 1 to level 19. The low level, I guess, drop table, if you will. It's got a 73% chance of dropping 1 to 2 Dragon Fangs, a 20% chance of dropping Dragon Fins, and 6% chance of dropping Dragon Skins. So we're looking for the Dragon Fang drops. So yeah, this is the best opportunity to get them at these levels. So that's what we're here for. Basically, we need to, I'm gonna have Squall attack twice, once with the trigger and once without, and then we're gonna have Selphie card. So let's take care of that. Of course, we're gonna have Selphie card no matter what, but just to see if we can speed it up a bit. So yeah, the Grendels have about, I'm expecting to have around 2,984 hit points, give or take, depending on the level it is, but there we go. Let's see how long it takes to get 4 Dragon Fangs. Hey, there's one. So yeah, we get 6 AP each. Now, with the fact that we're relying on drops for, what we're looking for here, obviously it may take more than, may take more than 4 fights to be able to do it, or less. Basically, the abilities I have my Guardian Force is learning, I believe aside from the only ones that are really, just filler, or that are not filler, is Quetzalcoatl, Siren, Brothers, Carbuncle, Speed Junction, and it's just half of them. I mean, the Shiva abilities I have learning right now, like GF HP plus 20%. Pardon me. Ifrit, his Mad Rush is just just a filler. Yeah, it's just basically we're getting to the point where I guess you could say the strict guidelines for the abilities is starting to loosen up a bit, because we've already gotten most of the... You've probably already noticed that Squall pretty much already has most of the junctions he'll ever be able to get, kind of thing. So yeah, we're getting to the point where it's not as important to keep up with, having the right skills junction. I'm still going to suggest, give you suggestions kind of thing of what to learn kind of thing, but other than that, it's... yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's not as strict as it was last chapter. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to keep going back and forth here to fight a few more Grendels until I get the 4 Dragon Fangs, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, and there we go. Wasn't sure if that was the 4th one or not. So yeah, I've got the 4 Dragon Fangs. I believe it took me 7 battles in total. So yeah, got the 4 Dragon Fangs, but in amongst that, I got the 1 Dragon Fin, as well as a couple of Dragon Skins as well, and got a couple of the rare drops. But yeah, so got my goal for fighting these guys, so there we go. And I did learn a couple of abilities while that was happening. Which ones were they? I believe they were Carbuncle. Well, I guess I'll find out in a second. Yeah, I think it was Carbuncle. Yeah, Carbuncle finally learned HP plus 40%, so I moved him over to Vitality plus 40%. And for Leviathan, he finished learning Support Magic Refine. Well, because, 5 battles, it'll give you the full 30 AP, so yeah. And I switched him over to Spirit plus 40% there, so there we go. And yeah, everybody else is still sitting all right, so that's that. Now, the next area. Pardon me. So, probably don't need to really do this, but let's switch this to there for now. Alright, and next up I think we actually have to do some extra travel here to be able to get to the next area. I'm almost tempted to go up to the Trabia region to get some, hey, there's Dalit, to get some Ultimas. Should I do that? Nah, I'll pass for now. Just to get this. Maybe I'll make a stop on the way when I'm done with this. But all right, let's get over here. Alright, now the area we want to be is actually right here. in front of this forest specifically. This forest is part of the reason why I mentioned that lake on the other side of the mountain there near Trabia. So yeah, anyways, because this is part of it. But anyways, yeah, let's get in there first. Let's switch over. Back over to that, and I need to worry about anything else. No, I tried to make these junctions, this junction set up to be as, I guess you could say, universal for these two styles of battles. So yeah. Alright, this time we're actually going to be using the level up ability. So, alright, I almost want to save it, but let's do this. We're looking for Anacondaurs. And that is not an Anacondaur. Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. These seem to be the most common, I guess you could say, group of enemies you can run into with regards to the Anacondaurs. Alright, so the Anacondaur there is the only enemy we're after here. So what we're going to be doing, pardon me, is getting Quistis her turn and using level up on the Anacondaur. We want to get it up over level 30. The level up ability doubles the enemy's level, so it just leveled it up by 8, which means it was at level 8, which means it is now at level 16, which means we need to use it one more time to get it up over 30. Get it up to 32 specifically. And that puts it in the range of where we need it to be. Alright, so we're looking for a total of 7 dragon skins here. When it is at level 30 or higher, there's a 94% chance it'll drop anywhere from 4 to 8 dragon skins. And then there's a 5% chance it'll drop a star fragment. So just keep that in mind. We're looking for the dragon skins. Fortunately, I was able to get a couple of dragon skins, you know, with the battle with the Grendels. So that might make this a little quicker. So expect to have to run into 2 of these battles before you get your fill up. So yeah, all right. So looking for 7. So let's this where you've I believe, yeah, Quistis just did it, I believe. So just to make sure, we can draw which one? Yeah, from the Anacondaur, cast it on Anacondaur just to confirm its level and its HP, because we do not want to kill it, we want to card it. Okay, so we're looking at level 32 with 4,128 HP. Weak to Blizzard. Now you know why there's Blizzaga on Squall's attack, so there we go. But Squall is asleep. Does anybody have anything I can... I want to Berserk. Unintentional... to wake him up. I don't know if that was planned or not, to have them weak enough to not do too much damage to Squall. Alright, so let's do Anacondaur there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's smack him upside the head again. There we go. Whoops, sorry, Squall. If I was paying attention, I would have pulled the trigger there, but yeah. I do not want to attack it again because it'll probably kill it. Alright, we got the card. Awesome. And we want to run from the rest. Wow, that thing moves fast. 6 dragon skins. Alright, well, I guess that's it for me. 4 AP for the Anacondaur. Because we did not attack any of the other enemies, we did not gain experience. So, there we go. Alright, that went a lot quicker than expected. But, partially because I got 2 of them when I wasn't expecting to get them. So, yeah. And there's the 8 dragon skins. Those are, I believe those are all the dragon skins we need for the game. Hey, do we even look at this? Should we look at it? No, we'll look at it later when we're dealing with the weapons. So there we go. Alright, let's get out of the forest. Now, let's just put this back on, because the other area, this part is optional, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, yeah. We can get another limit break for Quistis. Let's go down to the beach. Alright, so the enemy we're looking for is weak to thunder. Let's see, but do we have to worry? No, we don't. I don't think we need to worry about that. It's also weak to earth as well. Yeah, sure, let's use Quake instead. However, the enemy also has a very, very, very high vitality stat. And a rather high spirit stat as well. The vitality is around 210. The spirit stat should be hovering around 154, so yeah. Alright, anything else I need to worry about here? Strength, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. What about you ladies? She's doing alright. Oops, might want to actually check the abilities. There we go. Quistis, we don't need the level up anymore, but I'll leave it on there anyway. Alright, let's get Mug on. Alright, yeah, we definitely don't want any strength junctions for that, so what we need to do is run into these guys, the Adamantoise. This is the second battle I had to go into to be able to run into them. The first one was just a triple of the Fastuto-Calidefs. I think there's still the Fastuto-Calidefs over here. But I know at some point we do run into the actual Fastuto-Calidens, but I can't remember if it's these guys. Either way, I ran from that battle. This is the battle we're looking for. Alright, so the Adamantoise, we need to mug we need to mug a Whisper from them. You can only mug it from them, or at least the best time to mug it from them anyway, is when they're anywhere from level 1 to level 19. So, basically, in the heart of the level that we are currently. So, yeah. I'm expecting them to have around 1,162 hit points. Weak to Thunder, as I said. Both Thunder and Earth do double damage. It's immune to sleep. So, yeah, again, though, it also has a very high vitality and a very high spirit stat as well. So we're just going to have to use Brute Force here. So let's give Quistis her turn to mug it. We got Selfie starting to card. And we stole the Whisper. Awesome. So let's get Squall in. Not pulling the trigger? Okay, good. I probably could have pulled the trigger there. Because yeah, there's the ability there. Well, we have to pull the trigger now anyway, because they shield themselves up. Yeah, that White Wind ability is actually one of Quistis' limit breaks as well, so yeah. Right, let's get Squall and give it another shot. Hey, darn it! Gotta get my button presses correct here. And they're healed up again. Alright, let's try this again. Attack. Card. Come on. There we go. See if this works. Ooh, alright. With that done, let's get out of here. No experience. 4 ability points. I guess those 4 ability points make up for the fact that I didn't have to fight another Anacondaur, so yeah. Alright, yeah, I might as well just give the ability to Quistis. Where's the Whisper? White Wind, there we go. Alright, yeah, I just sorted everything. Sweet. Oop, let's put Encounter Half back on. That ability list is starting to get populated. Anyways, where's the garden? There it is. Alright, do I want to use Dollet for this? Yeah, let's go use Dollet. For the sake of the weapons. Let's go. Nice little road here. No encounters. Awesome. Actually, where is the Queen of Cards? I actually completely forgot about her. I guess I'm gonna have to locate her at some point. Alright, yeah, we need to do weapons. Suppose we could do that side quest as well, but I believe we'd still only get the lower leveled items for it. Alright, so I'm just going to take a moment here to get my plan straightened out for the weapons, and I'll be back well, when I don't waste any time. Alright, well, see you in a bit. Alright, got it all figured out. So what we need is for Irvin. Finally, he's getting an upgrade. We can refine one of our elastoid, actually, yeah, one of our elastoids into a steel pipe. That still leaves the 7, which means it still leaves the 6 needed for the Guardian Force. We can refine one of them. We also need a bomb fragment and 2 screws. So let's get a bomb fragment. And we have the screws already. Looks like we do. Alright. Next up, for Zell. Gonna give him an upgrade. Alright, so we've got the dragon skins. We're looking for fury fragments now, though. We need 4 blue dragons into 1 fury fragment. And then for Quistis, she's getting an upgrade as well. She needs 2 Ochu tentacles. And there we go. And 2 dragon skins, which we have. Alright. Let's do this. The junk shop. Alright, Rizal, getting him the gauntlet. His boost in strength there. A little bit of a boost to his hit percentage as well. There we go. And for Irvin, getting him the Ulysses. A little bit of boost in strength and hit percentage as well. And Quistis getting the Red Scorpion. Again, nice boost to strength and a little bit of boost to hit percentage as well. There we go, and everybody else is pretty much caught up, so huzzah. Alright. And, oh yeah, we've still got that magazine that we have yet to look at, I think, of, where is it? Yeah, the Combat King 2. Meteor Strike. Picking up your enemy and slamming them on the ground probably does the most damage. That's what Meteor Strike accomplishes. And of course, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I believe it's a gravity-based attack, so in other words, it does percentage damage. So, yeah. Which means sometimes it can miss. So, yeah, I generally, unless you know for sure that the enemy is going to be susceptible to the gravity attacks, that kind of stuff, in other words, not bosses generally, then, yeah. I probably won't be using it too much because of that, so yeah. It's one of the hardest moves to do, but study it carefully and you'll eventually get it. Remember, always use it for a good cause, okay? Anyways, so there we go. And I believe we looked at the Alcohol Fan 3, yeah. And yeah, so it looks like we're all set and ready to go in that department. Let's sort everything again. Alright. Yeah, let's check the, I literally cannot remember where we sent, the Card Queen, so, yeah. Let's see if she's here. That's the benefit of sending her back and forth between two places. If she's not in one spot, you know she's in the other. And she is not here, which means she is likely in Balam. Unless I royally mess something up while I'm recording, but... Alright, so with that mystery solved, let's get out of here. And I guess... start making our way towards Trabia Garden. I'll probably make a quick side stop at Shumley Village to draw some more Ultimas. That's essentially where we're heading. Prepare yourselves for what we may see. Alright. Let's turn this thing around. Wasn't sure if I could fit through there or not, so I figured, let's take the way that I know I can get over. Alright, I'll go get the Ultimas and I'll be right back. Alright, I just drew 11 of them, so we're up to 52, I believe, so yeah. Alright. Can't avoid it any longer. Well, we could, but the LP wouldn't go very far if we did. I saw something over this way. Is it here? I think I saw something right here. Well, I suppose it could look worse. Well, I mean, what could I say? I guess we'll have to head into Trabia Garden, what's left of it, next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.